Hello everyone and welcome to Let's Talk Sports in South Jersey. Let's get started by talking about our local teams first. Starting with the Philadelphia Waynes. They are 1-6 on the season. Their losing streak is over. They are in the win column. Finally! The Waynes will take on the Colorado Mammoth on Saturday. Let's get win number 2 of the season. Go Waynes, go! Only 2 more weeks until the 2019 spring training comes for the Philadelphia Phillies. We can't wait to see them in action. The Philadelphia Flyers are 23-6 on the season. They will take on the Los Angeles Kings on Thursday and Anaheim Ducks on Saturday. Let's rack up some wins. The Philadelphia 76ers are 34-19 on the season. They will take on the Denver Nuggets on Friday and the Los Angeles Lakers on Sunday. Let's get some wins and move up a spot in the Eastern Conference. The Temple Owls in men's college basketball are 16-6 on the season. They will take on Connecticut on Wednesday and Tulsa on Saturday. Fight, fight, fight for the cherry and the white! Villanova is 18-4 in their college basketball season. They will take on Creighton on Wednesday and Marquette on Saturday. Let's get wins number 19 and 20. Nova, Nova, Nova! The Penn Quakers in men's college basketball are 12-6 on the season. They will take on Cornell on Friday and Columbia on Saturday. Let's keep the winning streak going. The St. Joseph's Hawks are 10-12 on the season. They will take on St. Louis on Friday. Go St. Joe's! LaSalle is 6-14 on the season. They will take on George Mason on Sunday. Let's win games number 7 and 8. The Drexel Dragons are 11-13 on the season. They will take on North Carolina Wilmington on Thursday and Charleston on Saturday. Let's win game number 12. Go Drexel! Good luck to all our local teams. It's time to recap Super Bowl 53. With the New England Patriots claiming victory in Super Bowl 53 over the Los Angeles Rams, the 2018 NFL season is officially in the books. To many, this season ended with a whimper instead of a bang, as a Super Bowl hype as a potential shootout was devoid of hardly any offensive flash. It's ironic an NFL season defined by explosive offense innovation concluded with an old-school defensive battle. In fact, with only 16 total points scored, Super Bowl 53 became the lowest scoring Super Bowl of all time. The previous record was Super Bowl LIII, when the Miami Dolphins beat the Washington Redskins 14-7 in January of 1973. The defenses made their marks early when a promising opening drive from the Patriots ended with Rams linebacker Corey Littleton intercepted Tom Brady. This marked the first time in Brady's illustrious career he was intercepted on his first pass in a playoff game. However, the Rams were unable to capitalize on a rare New England miscue and had to punt shortly thereafter. This will become the theme of the evening for Los Angeles. After a missed field goal and a punt of their own, the Patriots eventually drew first blood when kicker Stephen Gostkowski nailed a 42-yard field goal on his second attempt of the night, and New England took a 3-0 lead. This marked the lowest scoring first half since Super Bowl IX, when the Pittsburgh Steelers led the Minnesota Vikings 2-0 at the intermission. The second half essentially became a punting showcase, as neither team could get anything going until the Rams managed to kick a field goal with 2 minutes, 15 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Kicker Greg Zuerlein connected from 53 yards out to tie the game at 3. While Los Angeles avoided the embarrassment of being the first team shut out in a Super Bowl. Zuerlein's kick was the only time the Rams made it on the scoreboard. The best way to describe the Patriots this postseason has been the phrase, death by 1,000 cuts, and this rang true in Super Bowl 53. Eventually, the Patriots found the end zone when rookie running back Sony Michel dived in for a score to go up 10-3. This was only the second time in the last 30 years a rookie scored a touchdown in a Super Bowl. Despite there still being over 7 minutes in the game, the 7-point lead seemed nearly insurmountable for the Rams. Although there was still life, Unfortunately, the last chance Los Angeles had for a championship died when Rams quarterback Jared Goff threw an interception on New England's 4-yard line with only 4:24 left to play. The Patriots would wind the clock down with a 9-play, 72-yard drive which resulted in another Gostkowski field goal to go up 13-3 and cement the victory. When it was all said and done, the Patriots became the second team in NFL history to win 6 Super Bowls. As for the Rams, they became the first team since the 2000 New York Football Giants to fail to score an offensive touchdown in a Super Bowl. As New England Region celebrates their 10-point win, the largest margin of victory or defeat for the Patriots in their last 9 Super Bowl appearances. Speculation regarding the retirement of quarterback Tom Brady will only intensify. Congratulations to the New England Patriots, you are Super Bowl champions! It's time to recap Waste Management Open and PGA Tour Golf. 2 late birdies allowed Rickie Fowler to hang on for a 2-shot victory over Brandon Grace at the 2019 Waste Management Phoenix Open. Fowler started the day with a 4-shot advantage over Matt Kuchar. His first single-round score coming into Sunday was a 65, with such a comfortable margin of error. The California native had a lot of room to work with. Instead, Fowler gave 2 shots back with a double bogey on number 5. He appeared to settle in with 4 straight pars and a birdie before things fell apart on number 11. His triple bogey gave Grace an opening to briefly take the lead before settling for second place. Grace began the final round in 4th place at 13 under par, 7 shots behind Fowler. His best stretch of the day included back-to-back birdies on number 12 and 13 that gave him a 1-shot lead. The tense back and forth battle for the top spot took a turn when Grace was on number 17 and Fowler was on number 15. It started with Fowler hitting his second birdie of the day to even things up. Grace responded by hitting his tee shot into the water. Grace took a bogey on the hole, driving him 1 shot off the pace. He nearly put his tee shot on number 18 into the bunker before settling for a par putt. Another birdie by Fowler on number 17 gave him more than enough cushion on the final hole to earn his first win since the 2017 Honda Classic. There was some controversy on the 11th hole regarding Fowler's triple bogey. After he took a drop and went to examine the green, his ball rolled down the bank and back into the water, resulting in a 1-stroke penalty. After being made aware he was being penalized, Fowler was clearly unhappy with the ruling. Fowler's late surge wound up making that moment seem insignificant, but for a time it looked like that was going to cost him a chance to win. Webby was the biggest mover among players who finished in the top 7. His final round score of 68 was tied for second, lowest of the day. It elevated him 8 spots into a tie for 4th place, his second top 5 finish in 5 events this season. The victory is a huge step in the right direction for Fowler after having just 6 top 10 finishes in 20 tournaments last season. His final score on Sunday can be chalked up to the weather and a fluky innocent on the 11th hole. As long as Fowler is able to consistently repeat what he did in the first 3 rounds, this may be the year he finally earns that elusive victory, first victory in a major tournament. Congratulations to Rickie Fowler for winning the Waste Management Open. It's time to preview the 2019 NASCAR season. The 2019 Monster Energy NASCAR Cup Series will be the 71st edition of NASCAR professional stock car racing in the United States and the 48th modern era Cup Series season. The season begins at Daytona International Speedway with the Advanced Auto Parts Clash, the Gander RV Dual qualifying races, and the 61st running of the Daytona 500. The regular season will end with the Brickyard 400 in September. The playoffs will end with the Ford EcoBoost 400 at Homestead Miami Speedway on November 17, 2019. Joey Logano of Team Penske enters as the defending series champion. The 2019 season is the 5th of the current 10-year television contract with Fox Sports and NBC Sports, and the 4th of a 5-year race sanctioning agreement with all tracks. It is the first season in which Ford fears the Mustang GT replacing the Fusion. Good luck to the drivers this season. Well, that is a wrap. You can check me out on my podcast at Stefan Sports Radio, or through the podcast app, or this YouTube channel. And you can listen to me on Saturday nights at 6 o'clock on 1360 WNJC in Cherry Hill. Thank you for watching, and keep those comments rolling, and we will talk to you next week.